been teaching required composition classes to students who are compelled to be there, right? And so a lot of my life has been trying to figure out how to create writing occasions that are going to teach the skills I need to teach them without it feeling like misery. So much like you guys are all burned out, like conference fatigue, whatever, and then I'm going to try to help this become less miserable. But now imagine if you were forced to be here in order to graduate, right? So then how do we help give you an opportunity for creative expression and critical thinking that is collaborative? But of course, the real reason we do this is because it's fun, and because it's a chance to explore digital technologies. There's no one platform for Netprov. Every platform is a platform for Netprov. John just reminded me of Rob's project where he leaves notes on whiteboards for other classes, like fictional notes for like bizarre sets, just to sort of make them think that some very strange classes happen. And then we've also done one where we've tried to teach off of other people's leftover notes and things like this. So really, like any surface is a surface for Netprov. Although again, we're particularly fond of these network technologies. So, and one more thing, because we don't have a lot of money or very little programming expertise, we tend to do what Rob situates as being, we consider ourselves cuckoo birds. Now, the cuckoo bird, which is an actual bird, not just like a thing that's in your clock, is that right? Is it the cuckoo bird, or am I making that up, Rob? Do I have the right bird?
Yes,
The cuckoo bird lays, lays eggs in other birds' nests. And so we like to think that's a little like, in addition to being co-opted by Web 2.0 technology, we like to think of ourselves as co-opting their nests so that we can do a little critical play. Right? Sometimes we satirize the platform we're on itself, and sometimes we just use it. And we have used, so we've used Twitter, we've used Facebook, we've used Google Docs a lot. But then sometimes like those companies will change their rules on us in ways that are quite unpleasant. That's been happening with Twitter for a little while. So for that reason, sometimes we've also experimented with like roll your own vanilla forums. That's like a free forum where you can install on any website. And so then that gives us a nice, cheap, accessible platform that we can use. And then we have more control over that in that case. Now, will it be forever? Will it be hacked? I mean, you know, if you've ever used WordPress, you know these things are not forever by any means. And, you know, down the road, Rob and I definitely have talks in the works about, you know, perhaps a Netprov platform of our own that's sort of a standalone that would help people, give them an opportunity and a space where they can play these games and maybe not have their content monetized by anyone other than us. So just a couple of experiments we're going to do today, but all of them involve you making up some characters. So we want you to really experiment with that. And I just want to give you a couple of guidelines that I give to my students. So first of all, if you don't see yourself as a fiction writer, you're fooling yourself. Because every time you post something online, from my point of view, you're doing a little bit of fiction writing. Every time you post a photograph, you're in the act of making an identity. But we would like you to make other identities here. And again, what I tend to tell my students is, you know, either base it on somebody you know and like, or you can base this character on someone who drives you insane. You could base this character on a pre-existing, you know, pop culture or literary character if you'd like. The one thing we do tell them though is like when you